I need
you know
to
what?
ask you a question.
Yo, what's up, bro?
When you're doing something new that you're scared of that you've never done before,
Yeah.
what is the process that you go through to overcome that fear?
Oh, I don't know. It's like I put it. So when I think of a trick, basically I put it through like a little simulation in my head. You probably do it too. But when you ride for like 10 years, you get like a simulation of what's kind of going to happen, and then you just got to try believe in that simulation. You try it, and if you fall on your face, then you know that your simulation wasn't working. But most of the time, you know where you're at because you put it through the simulation in your little head.
So you put it through the simulation.
That's it.
It's been a minute. How are we all? I have been busy not riding, working a fuckload, but you know, it is what it is, and I got a message a few weeks ago asking me if I was available to do the Nitro Circus tour around Australia. You got this tour? And I said, of course I said yes. But one problem, I haven't been riding that much, so I'm a bit scared. Because that new lip, I haven't hit that new lip, and it's pretty big, but all the boys are saying it's sweet. But I am on my way at the moment. I met someone through the guy that owns Bag Jump, and he introduced me to this guy. His name's Josh. He owns like he has a bunch of like FMX set up out at his ramp. He has an action sports show as well called Freeform Action Sports, I'm pretty sure it's called. And I've been in contact with him here and there. We're meant to catch up and talk about a few things, but never caught up. And we just got started talking, and he's got a massive bag jump. And I asked him if there would be a chance I'd be able to get towed in, because I wanted to practice some stuff for the show, because that best trick format contest, I got nothing for it, so I wanted to practice some stuff. And he was like, yo bro, fuck that, don't worry about
in 11 kilometers, keep right onto Anglesey Road towards Torquay.
Thanks Siri. He goes, don't worry about it, towing, we'll build a roll-in. And so he got started on building the roll-in the next day, and he's been sending me photos, progress photos of the roll-in, and the shit is legit. Made out of scaff, like started welding stuff up together, and dude, I can't believe that he's put this together for us to practice. I'm gonna try and get a bunch of the boys out tomorrow to practice before the show, if it's ready. But dude, I'm so keen. It's like half an hour away from my place, so I can go and practice midweek before shows and shit. So yeah, I got some stuff that I do want to send. I haven't sent it for a while, so it's gonna be good to be scared again. It's nice to be scared. It's good to be scared. Get out of your comfort zone a little bit, because I've definitely been a little bit too comfy. But yeah, so I'm on my way there right now. I'll pull the camera out when I get there so we can see this thing in person. I bet it's gonna be, I know it's big, like it's big in the videos and photos that I got sent, but it's gonna be one of them things where in person it's like, shit, like it'll be close to the Nitro one, so I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah, but yeah, on other news, not much happening. I haven't really been riding, which sucks, you know. It bums me out when I don't ride as much as I'd like to, and you know, get to do the things I enjoy doing, but that's a part of growing up, I guess. Responsibilities take the other day I was on the phone with my mum, and you know, yeah, I get it, like stuff's kind of slowing down a bit with my bike, and she mentioned to me, you know, like you're never gonna find a job or anything like that again. And you know, it's been kind of eating me up a little bit inside that, you know, I may not, like I'll never, she's probably right, but I still can't, like I still don't want to believe it. Like I'm not ready to believe that. Like I know that I can do something, like and still have that free time. You know, I think it's mainly, yeah, you know, the freedom of being able to do what I wanted to do whenever I could do it is what I miss the most. You know, but yeah, my mum was just like, you know, don't go chasing. Damn, that sucks. I got a massive crack in my window. Like karma's been kicking me in the ass. Like I've been maybe doing things that I shouldn't do. And karma has just started going, yeah, take that. So, but it is what it is. I've done it, and oh well. But yeah, like also another thing is, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, I gotta stop connecting my future with my past and comparing it, because like my mum does have a point that it's not going to be the same, but I can do something to make it similar or give me a kind of feeling. Like I think I need to find something that I enjoy doing, and you know, that'll be it. I got a little like side project kind of thing that I'm trying to do. I've wanted to do stuff with my videography and photography and stuff, and I've been trying to learn, you know, certain things, and I wouldn't mind eventually getting an actual proper video camera and not just a mirrorless DSLR, even though it does a bloody good job, but it's not really like a camera, but it's good enough, like it gets the job done. But yeah, it's like a, you know, if you've seen like kids' first birthdays and stuff, like they do cake smashes for the first birthday, so it's like a cake, they smash it up and do photos. If it's on I got an Instagram, I got a Facebook as well, I need to do a bit more with them. It's called The First Bottle, so yeah, check that out if you got kids, or you know someone that has kids, or yeah. My ears are popping, but yep. Dude, the thing's like the exact same height as the fucking nitro rolling. It's huge, bro. Massive. Oh fuck, wait till I show you. Pretty stoked with how that went down. I was a little nervous. It's been ages since I've hit anything that big. Now I'm just gonna swap the lip out. I thought that lip would be better, but I was wrong. So now we're just gonna take that lip off and put the Super Kicker lip on, Moto 1. So, fuck yeah, first one's out of the way, it's not as scary now. It's been a minute since I've done a show. By a minute, I mean probably about a year. So, are you nervous? I'm nervous. how's the fucking... Yeah, you talk to the camera. Go on.
I'm not nervous. I don't get nervous.
Good to go? Alright. Alright, time for the intro.
Right.
So we're at Marvel Stadium.
Watch out for the
It's fucking... What's the... what? How many people are there meant to be here?
There's 25,000.
25,000.
Round it off to 35.
Around, yeah, 35. That's a lot of rounding up. But yeah, well, enjoy the footage from the show. That happens, eh?
Through the middle, I'm gigantic.
Healthy. Photo. Can we get a photo? Yeah. Sick.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nitro Circus. Have a safe trip home and a fantastic weekend. Thank you and see you next time here.
So, show 1 done and dusted. Cobwebs are gone. I pulled everything. I was pretty nervous to do the show. just due to the fact that I hadn't ridden the ramp in ages, and I didn't have to hit that big moon booter, but I wanted to, and I knew it would eat me up inside if I didn't. So, and that was the scariest thing. I didn't even get to practice into an airbag. But I love that feeling of being scared and overcoming something, like beating that little voice in your head that's saying, no, don't do it, don't do it. When you argue with it and you're like, yeah, no, yes, you don't tell me what to do. So yeah, the show was hectic. It's massive, like with the two jumps, moto jumps on each side, and then 3 ramps on our side. It's loose. It's awesome. We kind of stuffed up some timing on things, but it doesn't really matter. I'm tired. Yes, excuse me. Yes, I went and had some fun last night. First time I seen all the boys, and like especially the US boys, in forever. Like over a year. At least, like I hadn't seen Schmitty for, I can't even remember the last time when it was. I reckon it was at least a year and a half ago, at least. Yeah. I met Dana White. I shook Dana White's hand. That was pretty dope. He was in town. Obviously, USC was in town, so he was in town too. So, he came down. He linked up with Willie. And Willie got him some tickets, and he came down and yeah, watched the show. He had a box and stuff, and then he came down out onto the field down by where the landing is, and was hanging out with us for a little bit. That was pretty dope. He's skinnier in person than what he looks on the TV. No offense if you ever even watch that. Not that you probably get offended or give a fuck, but yeah, that's true. That's probably the only thing. Seemed pretty cool, genuine dude from the first interaction. But yeah, dude, I'm so stoked I got to do a show. This is like my first tour back. This is like my first tour back in 2-3 years, something like that. It's a short tour. It's 3 shows, but still, like the show had something like 25,000 people there last night. So many people. It's awesome. I miss doing them shows, just not simply for the fact of making the money. It's the fact that, like, just the feeling you get when you're out there performing in front of those people. Sometimes you even forget that you're performing, like you're just out there sessioning it with the boys, pumping each other up. You know, while we're all overcoming, you know, our fears of doing certain things. Excuse me. Our fear of doing certain things. It's so dope. And I've missed everyone, and being in that environment, like everybody is just so like-minded, and you know, like you don't feel any negativity there. Like it's so awesome, so awesome. So that's that one for this week. Off to Sydney next week, and then Brisbane the following week. And yeah, that's that. So, talk to you soon.